So hello students, we move on to part 10 of our video lesson on trigonometry. So standard angle, this may be my third or fourth video, but on the whole, so part 10 standard angle does not mean I have made all the 10 videos on standard angle. First 3 were on just to tell you what are 6 trigonometric ratio: sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec, cot. Then next to 4 and 5, if I remember, was about trigonometric ratio of complementary angle. Then 6 onward, because standard angle is very important, so 6 onward to 10 we are going to have standard angle, the concept, the values. So always we write the values over here. So before you start doing any sum, you must write the values of standard angle. So what we write here, children? Sine x, cos x, tan x. These are the standard angles: 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90. Sine 0 is 0, cos 0 is 1, tan 0 is 0. So you have to learn it, children. Sine 30 is half, 45 is 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2, tan 45 is 1. This is root 3 by 2. So here what is sine 60 is cos 30. What is sine 30 is cos 60. And here it is 1, sine 90 is 1, cos 90 is 0. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3 and tan 60 is root 3, and tan 90 is undefined. Okay. Now, this you learn. I have made 2-3 video lesson on this. My part 8 of the video, how to learn. Part 6 I have explained how it comes. So please concentrate, because class 10 is all based on this. There are 2 chapters: trigonometric identities, height and distance, especially we need tan. Okay, then class 11 and 12 we have trigonometry. What I have done in my previous video, you will see sine 2x, cos 2x, tan 2x, multiple, sum, multiple angle, compound angle. All those you will see in 11 and 12 of trigonometry. Lot of things are there, and the biggest application of trigonometry is in another branch of maths called calculus, which will start from class 11, differentiation, and then you will have integration in class 12. So trigonometry, please see. Class 9, this is my 10th video, but class 10 I have made 2 videos. So you can see that also later on. So let us start today's lesson. What we have, children, is if 2 theta is an acute angle. Remember, here always all the angles should be less than 90 degrees. So let us solve. So we go to little difficult question, and maybe in my last video we will have one more difficult question. So from 9 I am doing a little difficult questions, and 10 will be a little bit more. So sine 2 theta, children, this 2 will go down root 3 by 2. If you see root 3 by 2, which value? We just do the opposite. Sine 60 was root 3 by 2. Now for root 3 by 2 we will write sine 60. Okay, then both sides sine we don't cancel. Omitting sine. Okay, we can say omitting sine. Okay, sine x or sine theta, both side. So what we get, 2 theta is 60, theta is 30 degree. So from angle we were getting the values, with the value we are getting the angle. So kindly pause the video and copy, then we will go on to 11 part 3. So once more, we take this 2 to the that side. Then this is sine, so here we want sine. You say, why not, sir, cos? No, sine is there, we put sine so that we can omit sine. Okay. So please pause and copy. Then we move on to our next sum, that is 11 part 3. So next, very similar question, we move on to 11 part 3. So what we do here, children, again 3 will go to that side. So sine square theta, this will be 2 4 8 plus 9 by 4. This 3 will go down. This 3 3s are 9, so we get 3 by 4. So sine theta, children, Here square, when you're taking both side root, we call taking root to both the side. So this root 3 will be root 3, root 4 is 2. Now see which sine's value is root 3 by 2, it's sine 60. So from value we go to sine. So sine theta is sine 60 degree, therefore theta is 60 degree by omitting. Don't cancel. It does not look nice. Some people, some teacher, they cancel sine. Omit sine. Okay. There is something called inverse trigonometric function. Class 11 and 12, I am not going to that. Okay. So there you will understand how we can omit. Okay. So sine theta is sine 60, theta is 60 degree. So kindly pause the video and copy. Then I will move on to the next sum. So next we move on to question number 13 of ML Agrawal's book, exercise 18.1. So tan x, and first thing, tan, as you know, is perpendicular by hypotenuse or opposite by perpendicular by base or opposite by adjacent. So tan x degree is root 3 by 1. This by this is tan for this, which is root 3. Now for solving for x degree, x is an angle. So what we do, tan x degree root 3. When is tan root 3? When tan is 60. When tan is 60 degree. So x is 60 degree. Now we know x is 60 degree. So I got the second value. Third value, cos of x degree. So cos is this by this. Okay, so cos of x degree, we will see how we find. So using Pythagoras theorem, we can use sine x degree to find y. Here we will use Pythagoras theorem. So part 3, because cos is this by this, y. Okay, so y we have to make it known. So let us use by Pythagoras theorem Pt, y square is 1 square plus root 3 square. This is hypotenuse square is this square plus this square. I get 1 plus 3. So y is root over 4 is 2. Don't take minus value. So this is 2. So what will be cos x degree? Cos x degree will be 1 by 2. Okay, cos will be x degree is 1 by 2. Or there's another way, since we have got the value of x without using Pythagoras theorem. So cos, this is what I think the book wants without using Pythagoras theorem. Cos of 60 degree, see here, that is x, is we know half. Okay, so if this is 1, this will be 2. Okay, so y will be 2. So next part we will see. Use sin x to find y. We will see that. So cos, you can use Pythagoras theorem. We get y 1 by 2, because here if you take cos x degree is 1 by 2. So if this is 1, then this can be 2. Okay, so cos 60 is half, therefore y will be 2, because this is 1. They are actually in simplest ratio, children. So this is 1, you can say it is 2. Okay, and this is how we find by Pythagoras theorem. But last part, it's very interesting. You say use sin x degree to find y, not Pythagoras theorem. So let us see that. So kindly pause the video and copy the down part. Then I'll show you without using Pythagoras theorem how we will get y. So we are going to find value of y by using sin x degree. See, once children we have got x degree is 60 degree, x is 60 degree. Okay, so if you see the question, use sin x degree. So sin x degree, which is sine 60 degree, is we know root 3 by 2. Sine 60 degree is root 3 by 2. Okay. Now we have by another way sine is, okay, sine x degree in another way. This was by taking angle. Is this by this? Okay. So it is root 3. Let it be y. We don't know it to be 2. Once more. Sine 60 is root 3 by 2. This is by table. Don't see here. Here sine x degree is root 3 by y. Here sine x degree is root 3 by y. There if you see sine 60 by table, okay, of standard angle, it is root 3 by 2. And here sine is root 3 by y. So both sine will be equal. Sine x degree here and sine x degree here. So we equate them. Root 3 by 2 is equal to root 3 by y. This is equal to this. So what will happen? Y comes up, root 3 is there, 2 goes up, and this root 3 goes down. We get y as 2 unit, whatever you are using. So this is root 3 by 2. So this is root 3, y will be 2. Okay, so try to understand without using Pythagoras theorem how we do this. So little tricky question. So kindly pause the video and copy. So we go to question 19, and after that children I'll go to question 24 or 25. 24 and 25, what you will see, we have what we call, one chapter I told you, height and distance in class 10. So there we will see two sum. One I'll do 24 or 25. So they are like height and distance. So I told you this concept of standard angle, especially tan, has huge application in one chapter, and one question always comes in ICSE, that chapter called height and distance. If you know the height, you will know the distance. If you know the distance, you will know the height, provided you know one of the angles. We will see. So after this question, I'll conclude my video with one of those question 24 or 25. So here we go children, 3 tan square theta. So what you do, take transpose 1 to that side. 3 tan square theta is 1. Okay. Tan square theta, 1 goes down, is 1 by 3. Tan theta, taking square root, you can write taking square root, is root over 1 by 3 is 1 by root 3. Root 1 is 1, root 3 is root 3. Now children, theta, when is tan 1 by root 3? When tan is 30 degree. So this is just the opposite, value to angle. So theta is my omitting tan. Omitting tan, see solved example children. ML Agrawal has a really good collection of solved example. Okay, so please do all, you will learn a lot of things. So theta is 30 degree. Now next, if we have to find cos 2 theta, so in place of theta we will write 30 degree. So cos 60 degree we know is half. So once more we solve for theta. 1 goes that side, 3 goes down, we take square root because this was tan square. So once we get theta, so cos 2 theta, theta's value you put 30, cos 60 is half. This is we do. Then after this we will move on to one last question, 24 or 25. So here we move on to the very last, second last question children. So before I start this number 24, I like to tell you this is the application of standard angle. If you like this, you can see and understand my class 10 video on height and distance. Please see, and there I have done ICSE question very similar to this. I have solved there in one video 3, 4 or 5 question. So please see that height and distance video of class 10. This has an application. And one more thing, number 25 is very similar. I'll do in my part 11 of the video. Some harder question left there. So 11 I'll take those question and I'll finish this standard angle by doing question 25. So here we go to the last part. A man is there, see. So man's height is 1.8 meter like mine. His eyes is here. He sees a building. Okay, or here, yes, man of height, he sees a BQ is a building and AP is a man, and BQ, this is Q. So this is the building's height. And through his eyes, because our eyes are not in our legs. So here he sees it to be 30 degree. So he uses a binocular, and children, there is one instrument which comes called theodolite. You will see in the net. Theodolite, we can measure the angle correctly, and with the angle, and I told you distance, you can find the height. So here with height, I'll get the distance of the man from the building. So this is 30 degrees. So these two are parallel. This will be D also. So let the distance of man from the building be D. Let the distance, okay, AB, that is from building, or which is equal to PC, okay, is equal to D. Means you can write in detail distance of man from the building. This is what we have to find. Find the distance of man from the building. So please write in detail. Now see how we use. So we know now this full thing is 13.8, children. So if you want to find QC, QC means this full thing is 13.8 and this is 1.8. So this part, children, will be 12 meter. So QC is 13.8 minus 1.8. This is 12 meter. Now we come to in triangle PCQ. Tan of 30 degree, tan of this is this by this. So what we get QC, tan of 30 is QC by PC. But my QC is 12 and PC is D, and tan 30 is 1 by root 3. See, lot of thing I have done here. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3. Okay, this ratio is 1:, root 3. Okay, for 30 degree more you can see, and you will see in class 10 coordinate geometry. QC is 12, this distance, this triangle is 12 by D, so we solve for D. So D goes up, D is your 12 root 3 meter. Since these units are in meter, so D is 12 root 3 meter because others are in meter. So once more, this part, this is where we start height and distance in class 10. Angles value put, and here we put the ratio 12:, D is tan 30, means if this is 1, this is root 3, and we solve, D comes up, root 3 goes there. So this is how we have application of standard angle. So hope you have enjoyed this video. So kindly see this and practice all the solved and unsolved example, and next video we will see harder question, and I'll conclude my lesson with doing question 25 from exercise 18.1 of ML Agrawal's book. Thank you, children, for watching this video lesson.